Hi everyone, and welcome to this live show with NAKTO. My name is Ryan, and I'll be your host for today. And today we're gonna introduce our new e-bike, which is right in front of me. This e-bike is F2, and today we're gonna give you a bit of details, and we're gonna show you the features of this brand new e-bike. And if you have any worries about your own e-bike, or if you have any questions for this, you'll always be free to share on the comment sections, and we will answer your questions one by one. And if you guys don't have any problems, or if you just wanted to take a look about this brand new e-bike, you're also please free to stay here and just watch us introducing this new e-bike. And let's just don't hesitate. Let's just give you a bit of a look of this brand new e-bike, and let's take a closer look. As you can see, that this is our new e-bike F2, and this is the most astonishing e-bike we have ever made, with the biggest front light and the fat tires, as you can see. And the batteries that have comes with is 36 voltage, and we also add a special button here just to protect the batteries. You always turn it on before riding, and it can save you from losing more powers while riding. And we have also upgraded our seat into a very comfortable two-person leather seat. You can see right here. The texture is very smooth. You can hear it's totally have the good materials right here. And it's while we are introducing the seat, you can see that this is the rear shock absorbers right here. This big shock absorbers can definitely help you reduce your chances to get an ass hurt on a bumpy road. You can definitely have a very smooth ride because we also have a front shock absorbers. You can see. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, the bike is good, and this bike is F2, and we are just put it on sales, and we have also official videos on our YouTube channel, which you're free to check. And let's just give a brief look of the bike, since we have introduced each part. As you can see, this is F2, and this is by far the most different one we have. We add a with the first time we add a shock absorbers to the front and the rear wheels, and they are also dual disc brake, which can definitely help you gain a very safe riding experiences. And we also made our display into a colored one. Yeah, this is the front suspensions is not new because we have also have other bikes which have front suspensions, but we also made a rear suspension this time, so it can definitely help you gain a very good riding experiences. And it is on sales recently, and this bike only costs you like $1,099, and today we also provide you with extra 10% off discount if you guys wanted to have a closer look on this, or if you have any worries about your own e-bike, we're here to help you because we have the resources, and we can definitely grab a bike that you have, and we can just directly show you how to solve your problems. And this bike, what's new about this bike except the rear suspensions? Because we also made, we have upgraded the Shimano's, and we have also made the difference to the handlebars right here, which is it is now more stable, and the display we also upgraded into a color one, and the biggest front light, which is the best things on night. And we also made the speed cassette into more good materials, and we also have upgraded on the crankset as well. The material we have upgraded everything here, especially the seat. Normally the seat only covered for one people, and today we have this bike that can able to suitable for 2 people. And we have other e-bikes which we haven't put out yet, but we have saw it. Since if you have any interest, you can always look at our previous live show replay, and you can see that we have put out F4, and they were also coming out with F6 and M3, which is very city styled M3. This is, and we have just made it for delivery guys, and we have also made F4 that can help you transfer your cargoes, and we have also made a very good mountain bike that is what we call it for now F6, and each of them have a very unique look and have a very good good materials, and it has best qualities. And this is the first e-bike we have put out this year, so this is definitely the thing that we are going to put a lot of efforts, and we have introduced to our audience a few times, and we have also made a very good sales recently about this own e-bike, and we also have put out the official videos and on our YouTube channel, which has gained over 10,000 views. And it definitely gains a lot of attention, and then for the qualities and for the price, it only costs $1,099, and we provide 10% off, and it can definitely brings you a lot of good experiences on road. Now, if you guys have more interest, let's just bring in the camera and introduce you once more to have a closer look on the materials and textures. Yeah, you can see that the materials, the big fat tires, they're all here, you can see. And we also made the key. First time we used this as not a key to turn on the bike, but to lock the batteries. So you guys will not be confused by the batteries, and you will feel more safe on the road. Yes, I can definitely assure you that the brake it is. I can give you a closer look on this, on the brake. Because we have do the market search, and we found most of the bike equipped with this kind of sets, and so we also made our bike the same. And you can see the back is the same, the rear brake is the same. We also made both the front and rear brake into hydraulic, and we have definitely can assure you that this bike has the most good qualities among all of our e-bikes, because each e-bike, even though we have the unique style for everyone, and it can fold or it can have a very classic look, but this e-bike is by now combined all of those things except for the folding. Yeah, thank you for your like. And we definitely have Skylark right here on a live show today. And if you guys wanted to take a more detailed looks about the other bikes, you are also free to leave on the comment sections, and we can definitely shows you. Skylark is the one of the bike that we made for. Actually, it is very good sales among children. Most of the people come to our stores, but if they buy Skylark, sometimes they're buying for a very unique looks, or just for a small e-bike that can easily fold, or just they wanted to buy it for kids. Yeah. I can definitely bring you this. We don't have the new ones here, but we have an old one. You can see this is much smaller than the F2, so it's definitely suitable for someone who doesn't like the huge e-bike. And this Skylar, it can fold, and the price is very suitable for anyone who has interest to the e-bike for the first time. If you find a super cruiser and super, are you mean that super cruiser is too small for you? Oh, thank you for your support. And we are coming out with more and more videos. Like Discoveries is by far the biggest e-bike we have ever made. And I have just mentioned at the beginning of our live shows that we have coming out with a new e-bike that is named F6, just made for to upgrade the super cruisers. Yeah, I personally have driven the Skylard. I think, except for the F2, something like this old, something like this big e-bike, I personally would have favored something that is smaller than that because I can feel more safe on the road. Oh yeah, I can see that Discovery was too small. Since if you find the Super Cruiser, it definitely meets your size, and F2 can do the same. And if you have more interest, if we have come out the upgraded one, just as we said, F6, and we can definitely send you a look. And if you guys have any interest of this brand new F2, we are also offering 10% off discount for this F2. And if any of problems have encountered while using the e-bikes you have right now on your hand, you'll also be free to share in the comment sections, and we can definitely help you solve your problems. It can help you save a lot of efforts going directly to our after sales service and just asking here, and we can just perform you how to solve your problems. The new mountain bike that is coming is called F6. This is F2. We use the letters and numbers to replace the old names, and we have coming out with more simple and direct details. And we haven't decided the price, and there's something left to discuss for the team, so we cannot show you today. But I'm sure that the F6 is coming out very soon. F6 has what I'm going to say, has the most looks like Super Cruiser, but with more powered and with more and more stunning looks. Yeah, F6 equipped with front suspensions, but they haven't equipped with the rear suspensions. Because if we made all into full suspensions, that it may be cause some troubles on the mountains, because there might be too bumpy for you guys to ride on the mountainside. Because we have made F6 just only for any adventures to go to explore, and we have add just front suspensions for you guys to keep safe. By far, I know now F6, and F6 doesn't equip with rear suspensions, but F2 and the delivery e-bike that is called F4, they all equipped with both rear and front suspensions. And just for the details of the F2, and we have just mentioned about a lot about the color display and the biggest front light and the batteries and the power to keep from losing more powers, and the two leather seat and the handlebars, and the discount only made for 10% off discount for F2. And the F4 is a little bit different than the F2 because it definitely don't have the two seat because it's made for deliver cargoes. So we add a very large rear basket just for anyone who can transfer things between from place to place. And it definitely has a very shining outlook that can definitely be easy to spot it on road. And for the tires, F4 is a little bit smaller than the F2, and definitely F6, the mountain bike, is by far the biggest tire. And we also have the full suspensions on these two types of e-bike, but we don't have the real suspensions on F6. So if you guys have any interest or questions about our e-bike or about our future goals, you'll also be free to ask on the comment section and we can answer you one by one. And just for this unique F2, we have videos on YouTube channels. You can always be free to check. And it definitely shows more details of F2. And we also have F4 is about to come out, and we probably will do it this week, but I cannot guarantee you anything because we haven't decided yet. And we have made F4, and we have just decided the price like days ago, but they will not let me to share. So we're gonna determine final days to share about these things, and we can definitely provide you with a link so that you may can purchase or you may can take a preview on this F4. We have made so many things about e-bike. We have made many more upgrades on our bikes, and we have considered the old bikes. So we will do upgrades on the base of our old types of bikes, such as this F2. That's why we call F2 is the most unique one because you can't find anything that is likable with this F2. But for F6, I have just mentioned it is the brand new upgraded version of Super Cruisers, and we have M3 that is the most lightest city bike that we made to replace to upgrade the old city bike lovers. How many watts is the F2 motor? Yeah, 500 watts motor, and we have the peak power of 750 watts. And I have tested on road, and it can definitely reach a very fast speed. So if you don't have many experiences on e-bikes, I suggest we go easy on road first. Then by the time you handle the bike, you can always speed up a little bit by time to time, and be remembered, always make sure that your riding is safe on road. Check everything before riding, such as the tire, the brake, everything. We just want you guys to be safe on road while riding e-bikes for fun. And some of the customers, they have received the F2 and saying that this bike is too powerful and it's definitely have a very stylish look. And they make videos and they make TikTok and they post it on internet and they tag us and we went to see it and it's definitely amazing. It shows great on road. For example, when you're riding on road for these designs, it can definitely gain you a lot of attention because this looks like a motorcycles for the first time we have ever made, and we are make sure that our customer can get the best riding experiences. And for the specific details, and we have just posted the link. And if you have any interest, you always be free to share to check on the links. And we are providing 10% off discounts right here today on a live show. So if you have any interest, you can always be free to come back and check what's the special code. You can share that with your friends or anyone who has interest of this F2. And when we put out the F4, we made the links and we will do the previews, premiums, shows for the F6 just for our followers to get a first-hand news for the F4. And then when we put out F6 and M3, definitely we will share here today. We'll share on this platform, and we can always be free. We always can talk to you about this. Yeah, I can tell that you are very into e-bikes, and we have our colleagues who has buy different types of e-bike as well, but they can find that definitely the higher the price, the better the qualities. But they say that our product is by far the most suitable one for the price. We definitely meet the standards of our customers' demands for an e-bikes. You want suspensions, we add suspensions. You want a unique look, we add a unique look. You want different colors, we make different colors. That's what we have upgraded. We base on the customer reviews, and we do the same. We do the things to provide it to our customers. And for the bike, I have told so much by now. And if you have any worries or interest, you can always share on the comment section, and we can give you a closer look, or we can just show you how the thing works. Yeah, I definitely agree that with the price like this, we have tested like 200 and $2,500 e-bikes, or even $3,000 e-bikes. They can just they can just easily compete with us, because in some ways we outrun them, but we definitely have some powers that we cannot meet. We cannot just win the 3,000 bikes, but I think since we are all put on board, we have just won. We just won by being on the same platform with them, competing with them. We have won, because with this price, you can hardly get the good qualities like this. And if you have any interest or worries about your own e-bike right now, you can always directly send messages to us, and then we can just help you solve your problems. Because we receive questions from customers, and we will do a live show just to answer all of the questions we have received. And if they have troubles adjusting this brake, or they have trouble replacing tires, and we will do it here on the live shows. And that's the goals. We're our goal is to help customers problems, and we can definitely ensure you to have the best riding experiences. And for the F2, we definitely have upgraded a lot of things, and we have made we have more and more e-bikes, and it's on the way to coming out. And if you have any interest, you always can subscribe to us, and we can definitely provide you with the first-hand news when the new bike is coming out. And we are also upgrading the repairment and adjustment videos on our YouTube channels, which we want to cover all the problems that our customer faced, because some customer we made videos based on customer reviews. It is the same principle to the bike. We made upgrades on the e-bike based on customer reviews. So we made more and more videos. If they have encountered some small problems, they don't know how to solve them, because not everyone are experienced like some e-bike lovers, because maybe they're the first time having the e-bike. So we try our best to make more videos to show them how to adjust, how to do the maintenance, how to just protect the e-bikes on road. And let's just give you the final looks of this F2. And our live show is about to come to an end, and we will do live shows every 3 times a week. You can see that the textures and the materials. If you need assistance from ours, so you are always be free to chat every time we do a live show at about these times, 3 times a week. Yes, of course, we will take your generous advice, and we can definitely do that in the futures. And this is the final looks of FF2. If you guys have any interest, you can always check here and to get a special code to gain the 10% off discount. And if you guys have more questions, you can leave on the comment sections. It's the final times, and we're about to come into an end for this live shows. And if you have any questions, you can always share right here. We have just mentioned about this bike's abilities and texture and materials, and we have also introduced some of our other e-bikes, and introduced what we have upgraded on those e-bikes. And if you guys have any interest about our other e-bikes, you can always check these live show videos after we end it. We have introduced what do we have upgraded on F4, the delivery e-bike we made, in the M3, the city bike styled, and the F6, the upgraded version for super cruisers, which we haven't put out yet, but I can definitely guarantee you it can bring you the most exciting experiences in the mountainside. And if there's no more further questions, and we will do every live shows here on YouTube, and you can always subscribe to us, and we can definitely send you the notice after we do the live here. And we are always putting out new e-bikes here for the first time, because we also have our Facebook, and you are always be free to check the latest news. And if we have put out more new e-bikes, we will do the shows right here, and to give you the overviews of the bike, or just tell you the details and the information you wanted to know about our other new e-bikes. And we also will do the maintenance and repairment and adjustments videos right here on YouTube, which you are always be free to check it out. And if you have more and more questions, we can always we can help you solve your questions one by one. And since we haven't received any questions, yeah, thank you. And have a good day to you too. So this is the end of today's live shows, everyone. See you next time.